going on, you guys? It's your boy Alex West Collects here, bringing you another figure review. And today we are taking a look at the full set of the brand new WWE Mattel Royal Rumble Elite set featuring Beth Phoenix, Batista, Holland, and Brock Lesnar, including your Build-A-Figure Virgil. If you guys are interested in grabbing this set, it is now available and shipping from ringsidecollectibles.com. When you guys shop there, use promo code 4LIFE to save 10% off your order. It's crazy that this set is in stock. I feel like the pay-per-view sets at Ringside come in so early. So I just reviewed the full Survivor Series set, right? And that's probably not coming out till at retail, you would think, maybe November. So it's supposed to come around the actual pay-per-view. It is now October of this filming. Royal Rumble is not until January of next year. We have the Elite set. And by the end of this year, we are also going to get the WrestleMania set featuring The Rock, John Cena, Trish Stratus, and Pat McAfee. So if you guys don't want to wait and you're impatient like me, go ahead on Ringside. They're not that much more expensive, and you got a discount code for life to save you 10% off your order. So I highly recommend it. Especially, I feel like these sets are very hard to get at retail, but you know, they're really fun. I feel like it's nice when they include some new figures. So Beth Phoenix, I couldn't even tell you when her last Elite was. I don't actually even have one in my collection. I feel like there was a few released early on. There was that Decade of Domination figure, which I never actually saw in stores, never was able to grab. Batista, we did actually just get a similar figure with that Ruthless Aggression line. Holland first time line, and another Brock Lesnar is always welcome, one of the favorites. But I want to take a look at each figure in their packaging. We're going to do a full review of all of the full set within this video review, and take a look at each figure. We're going to take a look at two figures at a time here. Just too many figures to squeeze in this tight space in this little ring here. But we have Beth Phoenix and Batista here. You can see, obviously, the brand new Elite-style packaging for this pay-per-view wave. Obviously, you're getting a smaller window box. You do get this little peek hole here at the top, I guess, to see the accessories, if they are included or what. I don't know. I don't really understand the feature behind it, but it is there. You do see, again, the images of the wrestlers here on the side with Batista and Beth Phoenix. You have your Build-A-Figure Virgil here on the bottom. It has the date 1992 is, I guess, the attire where it's based off of. I am definitely planning to grab an extra Virgil at some point. At least the Build-A-Figure pieces. I want to throw them on the British Bulldog lower legs. If I can swap the Bulldog torso out easily, because I feel like with Build-A-Figures, the legs, once they're in that torso, it is impossible to kind of pair them off. But if I can do in this video, I'll try it just to give you an idea of what that Virgil will look like. Make sure the pieces are interchangeable, but no promises. I will do my best. I don't want to break my Bulldog in the process of doing that. So probably will grab an extra Charlotte Flair, who does come with the Bulldog legs, to make another Virgil. And that's very exciting, or Vincent, for my NWO collection, if I didn't make that clear, sorry. But you can see the window box. You can see the accessories are shown. So it looks like Beth Phoenix comes with the torso for your Virgil, and you do get the legs. If you can kind of peek on the side here to complete your Build-A-Figure. But take a look at the side. You'll get the nameplates with a certified authentic logo. Flipping over to the side, you get the image of Batista and Beth Phoenix. On the back, again, it will have a little read up the images of each wrestler, as well as the Build-A-Figure pieces that are highlighted that do come with these two. Let's come back and look at Brock Lesnar and Holland. Additionally, the other two figures in this set, so we have Brock and Holland, first time in the line, Holland Elite. You can see, again, very similar, obviously the same style packaging. You got the window box and the hole at the top here. The image of Brock Lesnar, as well as your Build-A-Figure Virgil on the front. Flipping over to the side, you can see the nameplates and the images of both the wrestlers. If you guys want to take a peek in the box, I really can't even see the accessories. The Virgil, I believe, what does he come with? I think it's the arms that are kind of tucked away in there. And I can't even see it in here, man. It's hard to see the Build-A-Figure pieces. So if you guys are worried about picking this up at retail and seeing theft, man, I would just buy them off of Ringside. But it looks like Holland does come with the head. And Brock does come with the arms. You'll see the read-up for each based on what Royal Rumble's attire this is based on. The other figures, I do like the little highlight at the box to show, hey, this is Holland, this is Brock Lesnar. That is pretty cool. Let's crack all these figures out of the box and see what they're all about. The first figure we are taking a look at from this Royal Rumble Elite set is the Glamazon Beth Phoenix. So as far as accessories, you get a set of interchangeable mic open holding hands. You see she does have the blue nail polish on it. It looks really nice. That follows suit on her gesturing hands to do her Beth Phoenix pose. She does have the blue nail polish on there as well. For your Build-A-Figure part, you do get this Virgil torso. You will see the actual tights are painted around his stomach for the higher tights that they wore back in the day. He's got the Virgil logo on the front with the white going around. For you guys who are looking to make an NWO Vincent, this is not a problem. Just throw an NWO cloth t-shirt on there. You can still cover that up. But moving on to the Glamazon, she really does look great. Let's get a quick zoom in on that head scan. Look at that, man. Such great likeness to Beth, and this hair is just massive. Look, it's just like two pieces, it looks like, where it's just kind of snapped on there. You can see the braids going down on the front, the blue paint on one of the strings here. Look at the back, just a beautiful sculpt. Love the two-tone with the brown and the blonde, just really looks great. As far as her jacket, she also comes with this beautiful entrance jacket, very Edge-esque, right? You can see the nice sculpting with the buckles and all this texturing to it. Looks really nice. So rivets here on the back. And additionally, there is a decal. It says the glamorous Beth Smash on the back. Love how this came out. And I love the entrance coat. It feels light. It doesn't make her too top heavy where she's going to topple over. And, you know, just the coloring. You can see like a little bit of like red down here, right? I don't know if that's coming through on the camera, but there is a different color where it's like kind of a navy and like a reddish color coming through. The silver is just a lot of detail. I do want to remove this entrance coat off the figure. To make it easy for you guys, if you're not aware, pop the heads off, especially with all that hair. You can just slide it right off. All these elites nowadays, the newer ones, I forgot what series it started with, but the heads are interchangeable, so that is definitely a plus. How easy was that back in the day? I feel like you'd be wrestling that hair in the back just to get it out. But let's zoom back out, get the full image of Beth Phoenix. You can look at her design of her gear. That looks so nice, the black and the blue underneath the hair sculpt as well. On the side, you'll see Beth Smash. Just some great detailing. I love the way these decals came out. On the back, you see a little of the outline of the blue. Just a really solid figure for Beth Phoenix. Love the gear, love the attire, and happy to add her to the collection. For some Beth Phoenix comparisons, here she is with her husband, Edge. So on the left, we have the Ultimate Edition from his Royal Rumble return on the left. And on the right, we have the most recent Judgment Day Elite Edge. Unfortunately, he is no longer with the company, so we will probably not be seeing any more Edge figures for a while. But if you want to see what Beth Phoenix looks like stacked up to another female Elite, we do have the most recent Survivor Series Elite Charlotte Flair to give you some scale comparisons. Moving along, the next figure we're looking at is Batista. So accessory-wise, he comes with quite a few interchangeable hands. So you get the mic open holding hands. He does come with the fisted hands that are on the figure. And I believe this is the first time we're seeing it as an Elite. He does come with the thumb hands, where you can do the thumbs down or maybe get him doing his Batista pose with the triggers or something like that. But that is cool that they did include those hands. Additionally, you do get your Virgil Build-A-Figure lower legs. You can see the nice kind of candy stripes going down. He does have a little of a sculpted piece that is free floating on these boots, I believe. I don't think it's molded in there, or is it? That's kind of hard to tell. No, it is a free floating piece, it looks like. It does have some nice kind of white paint to it with the frills and all that stuff. White boots underneath, so we'll definitely be completing the Build-A-Figure Virgil as we go along throughout this video. But we have received this very, very similar Batista with the Walmart exclusive Ruthless Aggression. For the most part, this is a repaint. I will say the neck on this figure seems to be a little long. I don't know what the deal is with his head, but it's sitting a little high, right? Is it me? I tried pushing this head in to see maybe if it was just on there too, you know, not all the way down, but I don't know. I'm just noticing that right off the bat. And if you have that figure, this is very similar. It's just a different color trunk. So he's got the silver design here with the red trunks. On the back, you will see the nice Batista logo. You can see the tattoos on his arms before he got even more tatted up. The infamous belly button tattoo. Head scan is the same, similar to what we've got with the Ultimate Edition figure. You can see the tattoo on the back. I'm not saying this is not an exciting figure. I just feel like we've gotten so many of this look of Batista. I'm really looking for more of that heel Batista run in the mid-2000s when he fought John Cena at WrestleMania. To me, that's the Batista I want. You can see the joints, I believe, are all pinless. I don't know if I can see underneath the knees. I did not point that with Beth Phoenix, but she's also on pinless legs as well. I think he is too. I'm going to go out there on a limb and say it. I can't really take a peek underneath his knee pads, but I know that is the direction Mattel is now going with the newer Elites. For your Batista comparison, so on the left, this is the Ruthless Aggression Elite. You will see the tight design is very similar as well, just painted at a different direction for the logo. The head, again, seems to be sitting a little higher. I want to take a look at this one, just maybe I didn't notice it. I don't know. I guess it's just my eyes, man. I don't know. Let me know in the comments below. Are you guys seeing that? I will point out that the hair is a little bit lighter on the Ruthless Aggression Elite versus this new Royal Rumble, but the tats seem to be the same. The skin tone, is it a little different? No, I think it's the same, man. I don't know what the hell's going on with my eyes this morning, but without a doubt, I feel like the ultimate one to have is the Ultimate Edition Batista. This is one of my favorite figures. I'm really looking for more of a later run Batista from Mattel with all the updated technology. That would be great to add to the collection. I also just noticed this, so I don't know if it's accurate or not, but the Ruthless Aggression Elite does have these kind of like non-lace boots, which generally is what I remember Batista wearing. I could be wrong, maybe during the Royal Rumble event he did have the lace boots, but I did want to point that out just for review sake. The next figure we're taking a look at is the Elite Ridge Holland, first time in the line, so he does come with a set of interchangeable fisted hands. For your Build-A-Figure Virgil part, you actually do get the head sculpt. For Virgil, looks pretty good. I cannot wait to assemble him. We're almost there through this video. I feel like this figure's going to turn out so fantastic. But Ridge Holland comes with quite a few accessories. So he does have a removable hat, like the newspaper boy hat that we've seen with Batista. It is a nice kind of shade of gray. He does actually have this mask too. If you guys want to get a quick close-up of it before I remove it, is very similar to the prior Elite Sheamus. Came with the mask and the coat. So this is removable. And it's a very nice rubbery material. You can see right here. He also does come with his club. It's got some nice sculpting to it. Kind of looks like an eggplant, I'm not going to lie. But let's get it off of the figure. You can see this club here. Painted in black. It's got a little handle on the bottom. And a very nice soft goods coat. This will pair nicely with Sheamus. If you have that Elite in your collection. Really nice and soft. I feel like the Mattel's soft goods game has really stepped up. I feel like some of their stuff is just feeling more premium than ever. You can see it's got the white on the inside. Nice kind of gray tone to it. Even the collar is very thick, just padded. But we'll straighten out the sleeves and take a look at it off of the figure. Looks pretty good. And here we have your Ridge Holland. The head scan is decent. It's a good likeness. I do feel like the torso maybe, is it a little small? I feel like the shoulder joints are looking a little big, but doesn't seem to hinder articulation here, unlike those unfortunate Hollywood Hogans that we've gotten in the past. I do like the design on his tights if you want to get a close-up. Nice gold and black finish to it. Very minimal, but, you know, I guess with a figure like this, with less deco, you can definitely get more accessories. I do like the back. Look at that ridge on the back of the nice kind of design here. The coloring around the tights looks cool, too. And you got in the back, made in Yorkshire. That is pretty awesome. He's got some designs on the outside of his boots. Very simple, very basic for the most part, but I think they really nailed it with this figure. So obviously we don't have any other Ridge Holland figures to compare, but we do have the Elite 97 Sheamus from the Brawling Brutes to compare here. I cannot wait for the Pete Dunne or Butch figure to come out to complete the trio. Our last figure we're taking a look at is the new Elite Brock Lesnar, and I'll be honest, it is a little hard to get excited for new Brock figures because the ring gear has been the same for the longest, right? It was a little interesting for a while. You know, we were getting some Street Gear Brock with the cowboy gimmick, which was very different, but this one has some upgrades to it, and we will go through it. But for the most part, he does have the same ring attire. As far as accessories, I feel like this whole wave comes with a good set of interchangeable hands for all the figures between Batista and Lesnar. So you get the opened glove hands here. You also get the mic open hands that come with the figure, as well as the fisted hands that are on the figure. For your Build-A-Figure Virgil parts, you do get both arms to complete your Build-A-Figure. I got the white wrist tape on there, so we're almost there. We'll be completing him after Brock Lesnar. You also do get a set of fisted hands for Virgil, so that is nice. Even your Build-A-Figure comes with some interchangeable hands. Now, Brock does have a new head scan. That is something that is new. He does have the braided hair, if you guys can see that at the top here. Take a look at the back. So that is new. I will say the actual head sculpt, maybe not my favorite Brock. I just feel like something is a little off with this one. If you guys want to get a quick close-up here, I don't know, something just doesn't look quite right, but you can see the sculpting of the braid. I don't know, I just feel like maybe the braid could have been a little longer or something with that nature, but for the rest of it, it is your standard Brock. You get the same torso that we've been getting. The arms are pinless, as well as the legs. I believe that is the first pinless legged Brock Lesnar that we have gotten. I will notice on the actual pants mold too, I think they messed this up on the newest Ultimate. He does not have the nostrils on his little beast logo here, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, but I am noticing that on the attire did follow through. From the Ultimate, he does have the same logo here on the back. Obviously, the big back tattoo. But again, for the most part, other than the head and the pinless legs, if you've gotten a more recent Brock Lesnar Elite, it is pretty much the same. for your Brock Lesnar comparisons, obviously we got quite a few modern day Brocks. So on the outside, we got the cowboy Brock gimmicks with one of the elites with the overalls here. This is from the 3-pack with Roman Reigns and Paul Heyman, and it's crazy to see how much shorter he is than all of these figures. We have the ultimate Brocks that we've gotten, and like I said, it's kind of tough to commit to another elite Brock when you got these two figures. Probably without a doubt his my favorite two Brocks in my collection. But you can see how the new head sculpt kind of stacks up versus the older ones. I kind of like the thicker beard, but I do feel like that ponytail should have been maybe a tad longer. And if you guys were curious to see, you can swap this new Royal Rumble Elite head on the Ultimate Edition body. It does look pretty good if you ask me, just to get a different variation if you have multiple figures or just want more of the braided hair look. Let's assemble our Build-A-Figure. We have Virgil here, all pieced out with the arms, the torso, the head, and the lower leg. So you can see the opening here for this torso. Just pops in here, no problem. Usually, hopefully, right? I don't eat my words here. There you go. It's snapped in pretty good. Let's go ahead and put in those arms. Nice and easy. No problems there. The other arm ported in pretty well, too. This looks pretty awesome. Let's complete it. Let's push that head in. Wow. The likeness to Virgil here is spot on. Look at that. Really like how this figure looks, man. Look at the big torso. Love the tights. I love the higher, like, waisted tights where they're, like, above his belly button. Very, you know, it's kind of the standard way of wrestling back in the day. You'll see the candy cane stripes around there. He's got the white wrist tape. This looks pretty good, man. The skin tone to me looks a lot more accurate. And if you guys are wondering, right, I definitely am going to do this right here for you guys. This is the Survivor Series Elite Bulldog Build-A-Figure that we did just receive from Ringside. Like I said, it's crazy. We're getting all these pay-per-view sets. You can actually make an NWO Vincent using this lower body, and we're going to come back and do that right now. So I have not given this a test run. I hope these parts are compatible. Here we have the lower legs from the Bulldog. I did assemble these pieces, or disassemble, I should say. They did come off pretty easily, which I was surprised. Usually, generally, with the suited Build-A-Figures, they are a pain in the ass to take parts out. But with these lower legs, you can slap on this torso, and it fits like a glove, I am happy to say. If you do have an NWO claw shirt from the Ringside Collectibles exclusive John Cena, you can throw this extra t-shirt. I definitely grabbed the one a while back. I believe he's actually sold out on Ringside, so hopefully that'll be a little easier for you guys to track down. You can throw that NWO shirt on, and you have yourself an Elite Build-A-Figure Vincent. I'm sure this is probably coming in the Monday Night Wars line, but look how good that looks, man. I feel like this is... I can't take credit for this formula. I just saw this floating online, so that would be awesome. Let's complete them. We got some white Hollywood Hogan glasses, and you can have them paired with your NWO. This is the one I had. I did a custom of this. This is based off a Farouk body. Look how much darker that skin tone is versus this new Virgil Elite / Vincent. I'm loving how this looks. Hopefully you guys will grab some extra parts and do this. The only thing you probably will have to do is remove the wrist tape, but you can use some goof off or some nail polish remover and take that right off, and you'll have pretty much a very accurate, nice looking Elite Vincent to add to your NWO collection. And getting Virgil all back and assembled in his original attire, we do have some other figures to compare. So we have, I believe this is a Toys R Us Network Spotlight Virgil figure. I like the skin tone. It's updated on this. You can see he did have the sleeveless suited figure here that pairs with your $1 Million Man. And obviously the one we just looked at is my custom NWO Vincent using a Farouk body. I will definitely be retiring this figure and making that Vincent using the Bulldog Build-A-Figure lower body. If you guys are enjoying this video review, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me what you think of these figures, and if you are planning on picking them up, don't forget to turn on those notification bells to stay tuned to the newest action figure reviews here on my channel. This was a really fun wave. I'm loving these new Build-A-Figures. It's breathing new life into the Mattel line, if you ask me. We're not just getting a suited character that you may want. It's kind of like guys you'd really want to add to your collection and kind of have fun with it. These parts are pretty interchangeable for the Build-A-Figure as far as Virgil goes. Even the Bulldog, they come apart pretty easily. It's not as big of a struggle as they used to be. I didn't even really mess around with my Bulldog, so when it came to doing like the Vincent fix-up, I wasn't even sure I could pop the torso off, but it came out with no issues. But the other elites in this set are really fun. Ridge Holland, you're getting a first time in the line. He is stacked with accessories. Love the club and the nice soft goods jacket. You get the newspaper boy hat. You get the little mask you can display him with if you want or not. Beth Phoenix, well, you know, kind of a modern day Beth. Looks really good. Some great colors. It just really will pop on your shelf. Brock and Batista, for the most part, you know, they are what they are. They follow the same formula that we got So they're not as exciting, but if you guys missed out on any other of the prior elites, here's another opportunity to grab them. And without a doubt, the star of this set to me is Virgil. If you guys want me to do a quick ranking in order from 1 to 5, with 5 being my least favorite, at number 5, I'm probably going to go Batista. We just got that Ruthless Aggression figure, so I do want to say I like this figure better than the Ruthless Aggression figure as far as the tights. All these figures, mind you, also have the pinless knees now, so that is a big upgrade. At number 4, I'm probably going to go Brock Lesnar. That head scan is just not really doing it for me. I don't know, I just feel like it could be a little better, and he just looks a little small. I don't know if it's the arms are giving these Elite Brocks, but they're the more cut, smaller arms. At number 3, I'm going to go Beth Phoenix. I love the figure. The hair is just like the show stealer for me. Love the detailing on her coat. It's like two-toned, where you get a little of that navy blue, kind of red coming through. Number 2, I'm going to go Ridge Holland. I really like this figure. I feel like you probably won't need another Ridge Holland Elite for a while. They really checked all the boxes off. Again, once you get Pete Dunne coming back to complete the Brawling Brutes, that will be fun to see him come paired up with Sheamus. And again, the star of the show, my number 1 favorite, is Virgil. I will 100% be grabbing more parts if I can. If not, I'm going to be buying another full set of Elites, for the most part, minus the lower legs, to make my NWO Vincent with the Bulldog lower legs. But anyways, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video review. Before you go, don't forget to follow me on Instagram and TikTok at AlexWestCollects. All these figures are now available and shipping from ringsidecollectibles.com. When you guys shop, they use promo code 4LIFE to save 10% off your order. Again, I hope you guys have enjoyed. I'll catch you all on the next one.